In the tapestry of human history, certain individuals have risen, quite literally, above the rest. These remarkable beings have fascinated and amazed us, not just by the sheer magnitude of their physical stature, but by their tales of triumph, challenges, and legacies they left behind. This exploration is not just about their height, it's about their journeys, experiences, and their imprints on the world. Number 1. Robert Wadlow, the Alton Giant. Robert Pershing Wadlow, fondly remembered as the Alton Giant after his hometown in Illinois, stands as one of the most iconic figures in the annals of tall tales. Born on February 22, 1918, little did the world know that this baby would grow to be recognized by the Guinness World Records as the tallest person in recorded history. Robert's growth was evident from an early age. By the time he was in kindergarten, he towered over his teachers. Such rapid growth wasn't without its challenges. Everyday tasks most took for granted, like stepping onto a bus or sleeping in a regular-sized bed, became Herculean tasks for Robert. His family made special accommodations for him at their home. The bed where he slept, the chair where he sat, and even the clothes he wore had to be custom-made. Yet with his formidable stature came an equally impressive character. Robert was known to be mild-mannered and amiable. As he ambled through the streets of Alton with his walking cane, which was more of a modified staff, Robert never looked down upon anyone, metaphorically speaking. He wore his height not as a crown of superiority, but as a mantle of uniqueness. Sadly, Robert's journey was short-lived. He passed away in 1940 at the tender age of 22 due to an infected leg brace causing septicemia. While his life was brief, the impact he left was profound. Thousands attended his funeral, a testament to the influence and inspiration he provided. Remembering Robert Wadlow isn't just about the acknowledgement of his height. It's about celebrating a young man who, despite physical challenges, navigated the world with an indomitable spirit. His legacy reminds us that it isn't just our physical attributes that define us, but how we choose to walk through life, irrespective of the path's length or challenges. Number 2. Triple P, the colossal hip-hop star. In the world of music, where image and persona often intertwine with talent, one figure loomed larger than most, both metaphorically and physically. Triple P, known to his fans as the colossal hip-hop star, was not just an emblem of towering stature, but also an embodiment of pure lyrical genius. Born Philip Percival Patterson, Triple P's ascent to fame is an inspiring journey of passion meeting purpose. Growing up in the vibrant streets of Brooklyn, New York, he was always a head or two taller than his peers. By adulthood, Triple P stood at an imposing 7 feet 4 inches. This height, while beneficial on the basketball courts of Bed-Stuy, was more of a challenge in the tight recording studios and packed club venues where he began his musical career. However, this didn't deter him. Rather than seeing his height as a hindrance, Triple P channeled the unique experiences and perspectives it offered him into his music. His lyrics spoke of looking beyond appearances, of feeling larger than life, not due to his height but because of his immense ambitions and dreams. He rapped about challenges and confrontations, but also about empathy and understanding, drawing from his own experiences of being judged and misunderstood. But the journey wasn't always smooth. In the midst of packed tours and platinum albums, Triple P faced health issues related to his height. Moreover, being in the limelight meant his life was under constant scrutiny. Tabloids speculated about his relationships and personal life, often with a tone of sensationalism. Through it all, Triple P remained grounded. In interviews, he often reflected on the dual nature of his stature, how it brought both opportunities and challenges, but ultimately shaped him into the artist and person he became. Tragically, Triple P's life was cut short, echoing the stories of many greats who leave behind a blazing legacy. But his influence remains undiminished. Today, Triple P is remembered not just as a hip-hop sensation, but as a beacon for all those who felt out of place, urging them to stand tall and proud in every sense of the word. Number 3. Zheng Jinlian, China's towering beauty. In the vast landscape of China, known for its ancient civilizations, rich traditions, and awe-inspiring wonders, one modern-day marvel is Zheng Jinlian, fondly remembered as China's towering beauty. Zheng's name is not only woven into tales of towering individuals, but is also emblematic of grace, strength, and the indomitable spirit of the human will. Zheng Jinlian's story begins in the rural heartlands of Hunan province, where she was born in 1964. From a tender age, her exceptional growth pattern was evident. As she blossomed into adolescence, Zheng's stature soared, eventually reaching an impressive 8 feet 1.75 inches, making her the tallest recorded woman of the 20th century. Zheng's life, however, wasn't limited to the basketball court. Her gentle demeanor and quiet wisdom made her an endearing figure in her community. She often spoke of dreams, not of fame or grandeur, but of a simple life, filled with love, understanding, and acceptance. The world took notice of her not just for her height, but for her heart. Charities, events, and media houses sought her presence, eager to know more about China's gentle giantess. Through these platforms, Zheng voiced her beliefs about embracing differences, understanding diversity, and finding beauty in every individual's unique journey. Yet, like many who stand out, Zheng faced challenges. Physical ailments related to her height plagued her, and she often spoke of a deep-seated loneliness, a yearning to be seen beyond her physicality. These candid confessions endeared her further to those who felt out of place in society. Tragically, Zheng Jinlian's life was brief. She passed away at the age of 17, leaving behind a legacy that was as towering as her stature. Today, her story serves as a poignant reminder that true beauty lies not in how one looks. Through her journey, Zheng Jinlian illuminated the path for countless others, teaching them to stand tall, not just in height, but in spirit, grace, and purpose. Number 4. Leonid Stadnik, the Ukrainian Titan. Among the vast plains and historic tales of Ukraine emerges the story of Leonid Stadnik, often referred to as the Ukrainian Titan. Leonid's life, much like the expansive fields of his homeland, spanned great lengths, not only in terms of his physical stature, but also in the impact he made on those who crossed his path. Born in 1970 in the Zhytomyr Oblast, Leonid's early life gave no hint of the giant he was to become. It was only during his teenage years that a benign tumor in his pituitary gland caused an unprecedented surge in growth hormone, leading him to quickly outgrow his peers, his clothes, and the doorways of his family home. As an adult, he was believed to have reached a staggering height of 8 feet 5.5 inches, though there were some discrepancies regarding the precise measurement. The world, with its insatiable curiosity, soon came knocking. Media, researchers, and enthusiasts wanted to document the life of the Ukrainian Titan. Yet, for Leonid, this attention was often overwhelming. He once remarked how he wished to be known for his deeds and not his height, highlighting the dichotomy of his existence. Leonid's physical stature, while awe-inspiring, also brought with it a slew of health concerns. Mobility was a challenge, with everyday tasks often proving cumbersome. The world, built for the average, was not accommodating for a man of his stature. But beyond these challenges lay the essence of Leonid Stadnik, a man who, despite the universe gifting him with an extraordinary physique, yearned for the ordinary joys of life. His story is not just about height, it's about heart. It's about finding one's place in the world, even when the world seems unprepared for you. Though Leonid departed from the world in 2014, his legacy remains as vast and touching as the Ukrainian plains he once called home. The Ukrainian Titan serves as a timeless testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, proving that true stature is measured not in feet and inches, but in kindness, resilience, and love. Number 5. Sultan Kösen, reaching new heights in Turkey. In the picturesque landscapes of Turkey, where ancient civilizations echo stories of valor and tradition, emerges the modern tale of Sultan Kösen. Known globally for his towering stature, Sultan's story is interwoven with tenacity, humility, and a spirit that reaches far beyond his impressive height. Born in 1982 in the Mardin province of southeastern Turkey, Sultan's journey into the record books was unanticipated. A tumor affecting his pituitary gland resulted in an overproduction of growth hormone, propelling him to a height of 8 feet 2.8 inches, earning him the title of the world's tallest living man by the Guinness World Records. But to focus solely on Sultan's height would be to miss the richness of his narrative. In the shadows of his towering presence lies a story of a man deeply connected to his roots, navigating a world that often seemed ill-fitted for him. His family home in Mardin, much like the others, was not constructed to accommodate someone of his stature. Everyday tasks like walking through doors, sleeping in a standard bed, or even finding shoes that fit were monumental challenges. Yet, in the midst of these challenges, Sultan's spirit remained unbroken. He wore his height with a quiet pride, emerging not as a spectacle but as an ambassador for embracing individual differences. His gentle demeanor and affable nature made him a cherished figure, not just in his hometown but across the globe. Of course, the journey was not without its challenges. Medical complications associated with his height often posed threats to his health, but Sultan faced each challenge head-on, with a resilience that was as awe-inspiring as his height. In Sultan Kosen, the world found more than just a tall man. It discovered a beacon of hope. His story is a testament to the human spirit's ability to rise above adversities, literally and metaphorically. It's a reminder that our unique stories, no matter how different, have the power to connect, inspire, and elevate the collective human experience. Today, as Sultan continues to reach new heights in Turkey and beyond, his legacy stands tall, reminding us that the measure of a person is not in their physical attributes, but in the depth of their character and the expanse of their heart. Number 6. Bao Shishun, the herdsman hero of Inner Mongolia. Amidst the rolling grasslands and expansive steppes of Inner Mongolia, where tradition merges seamlessly with the rhythm of nature, the tale of Bao Shishun stands tall. Often recognized for his towering stature, Bao's story intertwines with the heritage of his homeland, painting a vivid tapestry of culture, resilience, and an unyielding connection to the earth. Born in 1951 in Chifeng, Inner Mongolia, Bao's height began to rapidly increase during his teenage years. Eventually reaching an astonishing 7 feet 8.95 inches, he was designated as one of the world's tallest living individuals. Yet the focus on his height barely skims the surface of Bao's true essence. Raised amidst the rich traditions of the Mongolian steppes, Bao embraced the life of a herdsman. The vast grasslands became his playground, the animals his confidants. This close bond with nature endowed Bao with an intuitive understanding of the environment and its creatures. Yet, amidst these trials, Bao's spirit remained as vast and unyielding as the steppes. He often spoke of the importance of remaining grounded, drawing strength from one's roots, and understanding the delicate balance of nature. For Bao, life was less about standing out and more about fitting in, into the rhythms of the land, the cycles of nature, and the warm embrace of community. In Bao Shishun, Inner Mongolia found its gentle giant, a herdsman, a hero, a beacon of tradition in a rapidly changing world. His tale is a testament to the power of simplicity, humility, and an unwavering bond with the land. As the winds continue to sweep across the Mongolian plains, they carry with them the legend of Bao, a story of stature, both in height and in heart. Number 7. Andre the Giant, wrestling's legendary big man. In the electrifying world of professional wrestling, where personas loom large and legends are built in the squared circle, few figures have left an imprint as deep and enduring as Andre the Giant. With a stature and presence that were both formidable and captivating, Andre's legacy extends beyond the ropes, encapsulating the essence of a man whose heart was as vast as his frame. Born in 1946 as André René Roussimoff in Grenoble, France, early signs of André's gigantism became evident during his childhood. As a result of acromegaly, a condition where the body produces excess growth hormone, André grew to an astonishing height of 7 feet 4 inches, weighing around 520 pounds during his prime. But André's journey from the rustic landscapes of France to the global wrestling arena is a tale of grit, talent, and an undeniable charisma. The world first caught a glimpse of this gentle giant when he began his wrestling career in Europe. However, it was in the United States, under the banner of the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, that André truly became a phenomenon. Outside the ring, André was known for his warm heart and larger-than-life personality. Stories of his kindness are legendary, as are tales of his astounding appetite and love for life's pleasures. Yet, accompanying these anecdotes were the challenges of being André. Everyday tasks, from traveling to simply finding a comfortable place to sleep, were monumental challenges due to his size. When André the Giant passed away in 1993, the world lost more than a wrestling legend. It lost a beacon of what it means to be unique, to embrace one's differences, and to navigate the world with kindness, even when it seems ill-prepared for you. In André, the wrestling world found its giant, not just in stature, but in spirit, legacy, and heart. Number 8. Paul Sturgis, Britain's tallest basketball player. The fast-paced world of basketball, where agility meets strategy, has seen its fair share of towering talents. Yet, in the annals of British basketball, Paul Sturgis stands out, quite literally. Crowned Britain's tallest man at 7 feet 7.26 inches, Sturgis's journey in the world of hoops is as much about determination as it is about height. Hailing from Loughborough, England, Paul's height began to noticeably increase during his formative years. This natural advantage steered him towards basketball, a sport where he could channel his height into performance. Earning a scholarship to Mountain State University in the U.S., he honed his skills, evolving from a tall player to a formidable sportsman. Sturgis's unique stature provided him both opportunities and challenges. While he had the advantage in rebounds and shot blocking, adapting his agility and speed to match smaller players was a continuous journey. Post-college, his talent took him to the Harlem Globetrotters, adding his name to the roster of this iconic ensemble. Beyond the court, Paul became a symbol of embracing individuality, inspiring many to chase their dreams, irrespective of physical attributes. In a world often designed for the average, Paul's tale is a slam dunk of perseverance and passion. Number 9. Romario dos Santos Alves, the real-life Hulk. For many, superheroes remain a realm of fiction, icons of strength and valor limited to comic books. But in Brazil, Romario dos Santos Alves gave life to the idea of the Hulk, not through gamma radiation, but through sheer will and, unfortunately, risky decisions. Initially aspiring to be a professional bodybuilder, Romario was enticed by the allure of rapid muscle growth. This led him to synthol injections, which artificially enlarged his muscles but came with perilous health implications. His biceps swelled to a massive 25 inches, earning him the moniker of the real-life Hulk. However, the price was steep. Romario faced potential limb amputation and grappled with the adverse effects of these injections. His journey became a cautionary tale about the lengths one might go for aesthetic ideals and the dangers of shortcuts in bodybuilding. Beyond the headlines and the sensationalism, Romario's story is a poignant reminder of the pressures of societal standards. While he once sought the strength and stature of the Hulk, his true strength emerged in his ability to confront his choices and educate others on the perils of substance misuse in bodybuilding. Number 10. Yao Ming, China's basketball phenomenon. Basketball, with its universal appeal, has witnessed global icons that transcend borders. Yet, in the early 2000s, the NBA and the world were introduced to a force from the East that would leave an indelible mark: Yao Ming. Standing at a staggering 7 feet 6 inches, Yao wasn't just China's pride, he became a global sensation. Born in Shanghai to parents who were both basketball players, it seemed Yao was destined for the hardwood. His entry into the NBA, being drafted by the Houston Rockets, marked a turning point, not just for him, but for the sport's popularity in China. Yao's prowess on the court was undeniable. His height gave him an advantage, but it was his skill, work ethic, and sportsmanship that set him apart. His clashes with other NBA giants were awaited with bated breath, and every move was dissected and discussed. Yet, off the court, Yao was a gentle giant, known for his humility and commitment to wildlife conservation. In Yao Ming, China found more than a basketball star. It found an ambassador who bridged cultures, making the world a smaller, more connected place, one slam dunk at a time. Number 11. Suleiman Ali Nashnush, Libya's gentle giant. In the annals of history, where tales of giants often tiptoe on the boundaries of myth and reality, Suleiman Ali Nashnush stands as a testament to nature's wonders. Hailing from Libya, he emerged in the early 1960s as a figure of fascination, standing at over 8 feet tall. Not much is known about Nashnush's early life, but his discovery by the Western world painted a picture of a man who, despite his colossal height, was deeply rooted in his Libyan heritage. As tales of his stature spread, he became a symbol of intrigue, drawing attention from various quarters. However, beyond the headlines and the public's gaze, Nashnush's life was marked by simplicity and an affinity to his homeland's traditions. Unlike many giants of the modern age, he didn't take to sports or entertainment. Instead, he chose to live a life away from the limelight, representing the quintessential gentle giant. Suleiman's story, though shrouded in mystery, serves as a reminder that sometimes giants don't roar or thunder. They quietly walk among us, leaving footprints that stand the test of time. Number 12. John Rogan, the growth spurt that didn't stop. In Tennessee's historical tapestry, amidst tales of music, civil rights, and cultural revolutions, emerges the intriguing narrative of John Rogan. Born in 1868, Rogan's growth began as any typical child's. However, during his teenage years, the story took an unexpected turn. A growth spurt began and seemed to have forgotten to stop. By adulthood, Rogan had achieved a height of 8 feet 9 inches, making him one of the tallest people in recorded history. This rapid rapid and continual growth, unfortunately, was not without its pitfalls. His towering stature led to significant joint and mobility issues, confining him to a life with crutches. Yet, what stands out in the narrative of John Rogan isn't just his height, but his spirit. Despite physical challenges, he led a life of relative positivity. Living in Hendersonville, Tennessee, he became a local figure, known not just for his height, but for his kind demeanor and the intricate drawings he crafted. John's life, though marked by its fair share of challenges, reminds us of the human spirit's resilience. In the face of adversity, it finds ways to adapt, to create, and to inspire. Number 13. Edward Beaupré, the Willow's Giant. The vast plains of Canada, with their rich histories and tales of pioneers, carry with them the legend of Edward Beaupré, often fondly remembered as the Willow's Giant. Born in 1881 in Willowbunch, Saskatchewan, Beaupré's life began ordinarily. However, by the age of 9, he had outgrown adults, eventually reaching an astounding height of 8 feet 3 inches. Edward's stature opened doors to the world of entertainment. He became a star in traveling circuses and sideshows, showcasing feats of strength that left audiences in awe. It was said he could lift an 800-pound horse or bend iron bars with his bare hands. Yet behind the curtain, Beaupré's life was layered with complexity. His health complications, a result of his rapid growth, often took a toll on him. Additionally, the world of early 20th century entertainment was not always kind, leading to moments of exploitation. Despite these challenges, Beaupré remained connected to his roots, returning often to Willowbunch. His story is a poignant reminder of the duality of being a spectacle, the applause and admiration juxtaposed with the personal challenges of standing out. In Edward Beaupré, Willowbunch found its giant, a symbol of strength, wonder, and the inherent human desire to find one's place in the world. Number 14. Iceland's Viking Giant. Iceland, a land of geysers, volcanoes, and ancient sagas, also gave the world the tale of Jóhann Pettersson, a man often referred to as the Viking Giant. Born in 1913 in Dalvik, a small fishing village, Jóhann's height began its unparalleled journey early in his life, eventually leading him to reach a remarkable 7 feet 8 inches. Pettersson's colossal stature evoked memories of the ancient Viking giants from Icelandic folklore. And just like the legendary giants of old, Jóhann's life was filled with adventures that took him far beyond the shores of his homeland. His height garnered attention, and soon he was touring Europe as part of various circus acts and exhibitions. Donning a traditional Viking attire, complete with a helmet and armor, Jóhann became an embodiment of the historical legends of his homeland. Audiences across the continent were mesmerized not just by his height, but by the tales of Viking lore he represented. However, beyond the spotlight, Jóhann was a man deeply connected to his Icelandic roots. He often spoke fondly of the serene landscapes and the close-knit communities of his homeland. Later in life, he returned to Iceland, choosing to spend his days in the very land that shaped his legend. Jóhann Pettersson's life weaves together the rich tapestry of Iceland's past and the allure of modern-day showbiz, reminding us that giants, be it in lore or reality, tread a path marked by wonder and challenges alike. Number 15. Chang Wu Gao, the Chinese Giant. In the annals of 19th century curiosities, few figures captured the Western imagination as did Chang Wu Gao. Born in 1845 in Fuzhou, China, Chang's height of over 8 feet was a subject of fascination, not just in his homeland, but across oceans. Chang's journey to international fame began when he was invited to London in 1865. Exhibited as the Chinese Giant, he quickly became a sensation. However, unlike many giants of his time, Chang wasn't merely a silent spectacle. He was fluent in English and known for his intellect, often engaging in insightful conversations with visitors. Beyond his towering presence, Chang was a man of elegance and grace. He was frequently adorned in traditional Chinese robes, symbolizing his deep connection to his heritage. As his fame grew, so did tales of his kindness, humility, and wisdom. His journeys took him across Europe and eventually to the United States and Australia. Along the way, Chang challenged many Western preconceptions about China and the East, serving as a bridge between cultures during a time of rampant Orientalism. In his later years, Chang settled in Bournemouth, England, marrying and starting a family. The tale of Chang Wu Gao isn't just that of a giant from the East, it's the story of a cultural ambassador, a man who stood tall not just in stature, but in his ability to transcend barriers, challenging stereotypes and forging connections in an era of division and curiosity.